Hi guys, I'm Marmalade and thanks for joining me today for this video. I have been delving in over the years, slowly getting my pack lighter and more compact, less weight, and I've been delving into trying cold soaking. So I recently went on a 3-day, 2-night trip on the PCT locally in the desert the day after Thanksgiving and tried 2 different cold soaking recipes, and I have a bunch more that I could have used, so I decided I'm going to put out some videos for cold soaking in case you're thinking about it. If you want to know kind of how much weight you could possibly save, when I looked at my compact cooking kit with my stove and the fuel and the titanium pot, and I have a pouch to cook I cooked everything in Ziploc bags, so the bag that keeps that warm while it's cooking, all that stuff, it was 13.6 ounces. And now I have a Talenti jar that's 1.9 ounces, 1.9 ounces, and my new Nordic hand-carved spoon that's just under an ounce. So just under 2 ounces is my whole kit. So I saved, it went from 13.6 to 2 ounces. So I saved 13.4 ounces. So it's just a thought. A lot of people can't handle it, don't like it, have a special diet where they can't do this. But I'm experimenting with it. I'm not sure if I'll do it forever or just sometimes, but I wanted to give you some recipes. And I tried these out, and this one's going to be the first night that I did. I actually, surprisingly, not just liked it, but loved it. And I've purchased a lot of those pre-made dehydrated meals, you know, you see Mountain House and all those, and a lot of them are awful. And I'm not picky. I can eat anything, and some of them were awful. So I was pleasantly surprised how good this was. So I'm going to go over the ingredients. You can adjust it a little bit either way, depending on your taste, and you can add and subtract things. I'll show you what I did, and I added a few things, which I'll tell you about. I researched this and I kind of took a hybrid of a bunch of other kind of similar couscous recipes, but all different. So the base is, of course, now that you know, couscous. And I feel like Near East is the best brand. This one I think is roasted garlic and olive oil, but they have a lot of good flavors. The greatest thing, it hydrates really fast. So some things you have to let soak an hour or more, so you've got to think ahead before you get to camp. This one you can put in and literally eat in 10 minutes. One of the things that I really liked, I researched and was really good, because remember, it's kind of bland, there's a little flavor but not much, is this is Knorr's vegetable recipe mix. And it's got little pieces of vegetables, dehydrated vegetables, and seasoning, so it made the meal taste really good, the food, for this particular size container in my Talenti jar. So one of those, I put a whole one in, you could put half if you don't want as much. You could do couple different options. I like some salted sunflower seeds, especially on trail. You know, you're sweating a lot, so you're losing salt. But this gave it a little crunch, and sunflower seeds just seem to go well with the couscous. So yeah, sunflower seeds. Somebody else, I didn't do it. I bought some and decided not to do it. But some people put craisins if they want like the salt and the sweet in there. You could put craisins. So far, I haven't done that, but I do want to try it sometime. Let's see what else. Oh, sun-dried tomatoes. I got the julienne cut because I've had the whole ones by accident. I bought some a year ago when I tried this, and it's a pain in the butt to have to cut them when you're out on trail. So these are all slivered, really nice. So yeah, sun-dried tomatoes. And then you want to do about an ounce of olive oil, no more. You don't want to go too much on it or you'll pay for it, but about an ounce of oil. I threw in, this wasn't in the recipes that I researched, but I threw in a little packet of grated Parmesan cheese you see at a pizza joint. So that was good. And then I saw this in no other recipes, but I thought, you know, it'd be good to do some French fried onions. So this is from, I think, Target, French fried onions. So for some more crunch, a little bit of salt, but it's a nice kind of additive to put on top. So I say we make this right now, and then we'll try it out. And I will add that with couscous, it sets up so fast, you don't have to plan ahead. So like when I get to camp, I want to set up my tent, get my air mattress blown up, get everything set, and then I eat. Well, if I have something like beans or other things that take longer to hydrate, then I'll do it maybe a mile from the trail, and by the time I get to, from camp, and then when I get to camp and I do all that stuff, an hour or more has gone by, and then it's things set up well enough to eat. But this is so fast, you can literally do it and eat in 5 minutes, which is really nice. So let's start with the couscous. I have a half a cup measuring cup. But I think you should just, depending on how much you eat. I'm not a huge eater, and it takes me a while on trail to get my, there's also a flavor packet, which I didn't use. But I don't get my hunger until 300-400 miles in the trail, so I don't eat a lot for being a bigger guy. Let's do a half a cup, see how much that fills up. So you can see that that's not very full. So I'm actually going to put 3/4 of a cup in there. So And I've got about a half a cup left in the box for later on if you wanted to make another one. So I'm going to put the whole vegetable pouch in. You see it's starting to fill up the jar some more. Hopefully this doesn't blow away. It's kind of windy today. We'll do some sun-dried tomatoes. Remember this, I don't have measurements for a lot of this. You just put in what looks good to you. You might want lots or a little bit. That seems to be a good amount. That. All right, just throw in some sunflower seeds. All right, so next we'll put in this one Parmesan pack. 1 ounce of olive oil. All right, and of course, last but not least is the water. No matter how much material you put in here, you want to put water just above, a little above the top of it. Now, you can always add more, right? It's like a haircut. If you cut off too much, you can't add any. So I stir it up. There's a lot of seasonings in there, so I want to stir that up. Like that. And that also helps you know if you need to add some water. It's looking pretty good, actually. So, yeah, it's just about a quarter to a half an inch extra water above the top of the line right now. So we'll come back when it's done soaking. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. I'm not sure if it's ready yet, but I wanted to show you a close-up of what it looks like inside there, and let's try it out. All right. Okay, last is the French fried onions. Give it a little more crunch along with the sunflower seeds. So remember, a lot of this is just to taste like you would cook at home. I gotta hurry this up because, man, the mower's getting closer and closer. I don't know if you can hear those, but all right, we'll mix those in there a little bit. And see how it is. Get some onions in there. It's as good as I remember it. So you get the crunch. You definitely have some salt in here, so you know when you're backpacking, you need some salt intake, so that's good. Really good. Next time, I'd probably only put maybe half of this in there. It's a little bit over seasoned, not terrible. Depends on how much. If you fill this all the way with couscous, then you'll probably be okay. But I only have less than a half a jar of couscous, so I would say maybe only put part of this in there. You can get this at any grocery store. It's really great. I got it at Walmart. My regular grocery store has it. It's like $1. All right, that's it for the first of many cold soaking or no cook videos. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have any things you like to eat, let me know down below. Maybe it's something I'll delve into and maybe make for you and show other people. But hope you enjoyed that. Of course, you can add and subtract things. But that's it. I'm gonna finish eating this. So leave me alone. We'll see you next time.